Hello! Welcome to the very first Humble stream. Let's make sure this is working. Maybe I should refresh this. This is very new for us. I guess this isn't the first Humble stream, technically. This is our first Humble monthly stream. And it's a special stream today because I am actually going to be talking to Nick the engineer, who is not an actual red panda, unfortunately. Sorry about that, but he is personified as a red panda in our Staff Picks Nick bundle, which is still available until Tuesday at 11 a.m. So my name is Whitney, and obviously this is Nick. Nick works on the engineering team for Humble, and he worked with our biz dev team to help bring together Nick's the Staff Picks bundle, which is Nick's picks this time. And Nick actually has MS. So the charities that we picked for Staff Picks, Able Gamers and the Multiple Sclerosis Society, I think those hit home for you, especially obviously Multiple Sclerosis Society. And we're going to take a couple minutes before we get started with the Humble Monthly stream to answer any questions that you may have about MS for Nick. He's said that he's an open book, so I'm going to let you introduce yourself. And I know we have a question on Twitter, so if you do have any questions, please type it in the chat, and we'll definitely get to it.
Cool. They're saying the music's a little loud?
Music's a little loud. Let's fix that so I'm not screaming. Let's try that, guys. Thank you.
All right. Hi, I'm Nick. I've been an engineer here at Humble now for about 2 years. Before that, college. Before that, Army. Before that, retail, and all kinds of good stuff like that. I was only diagnosed this July, actually.
That was right when I started.
Yeah?
Yep.
Do you remember the Humble Picnic?
I do. That was I had like 3 events the first week that I came here, and that was when I met you, and then you were gone for a while. Yeah. At least in office. You were still working, but you're trying to work, but he was gone for a while, so I didn't get to see him around the office as much.
We had the Humble Picnic, and while I was there, I really overexerted myself. I was in a good mood, I was having fun.
You were LARPing.
Well, it's not LARP, it's called Belagard.
Oh, Belagard.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Whitney, I got your back, Whitney.
Faux pas there.
But yeah, Belagard, it's like foam swords, and they take it safe, and it's like this combat training, medieval roleplay. It's really fun, and it was good exercise, but my body just was not ready for that, and then that put me in the emergency room for 5 days. While I had to get pumped full of prednisone prednisolomedrol, I think it was.
Oof.
And that was just an entire week of basically just pain.
Yeah, just everywhere.
Oh yeah, like my arms and my legs, they kind of feel, the best way I've explained it to my wife is like Ivy's sword. It feels like it's wrapped around my legs. I don't know if I'm sure you guys are all video gamers, you understand Soul Calibur, you know what Ivy is. But yeah, her sword, that badass weapon with it just feels like it's being wrapped around my legs, and every now and then I'll get like these weird, I call them caterpillars, but it almost feels like a little tiny cramp in my hands and my feet. And it's quite noticeable, and it's almost debilitating at times, but yeah, that's just the pain.
So MS it's a nerve disease, disorder? Like, what exactly is MS?
Oh, from a high-level standpoint, my body's immune system got through the blood-brain barrier, and as far as I know, my white blood cells are eating the myelin that covers like the nerve dendrite axon. Like, they chomp away at that.
Yeah, so it's like your body's almost attacking itself when it should be protecting, and that's really hard.
Yeah. It kind of does give you that whole disassociate. Like, I don't want anybody.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get there one day. We're open with technology. We do have a really good question from Twitter from Psychotic Kitten, excuse me. And she wants to ask, like, what keeps you going when things get rough? And you mentioned that you got diagnosed in July, but also can you tell us a little bit more about how and why you were diagnosed? Because there's a lot of symptoms to MS, it seems, like almost hundreds. And so it's kind of hard to say am I losing coordination because I'm clumsy, or is this something that could actually be a bigger problem? So can you talk a little bit more about that?
Sure, yeah. The symptom that presented that the doctors were finally willing to make a move on was my eye. This eye, like the muscle that pulls outward, wouldn't do it. So my eye could look around, but it just couldn't pull this way and like pass straight ahead. And when they saw that, the doctor was like, okay, we need an MRI, we need to start taking tests, we need to get you in there, because if it's affecting your vision, it's actually degrading, that means it's progressing, that means we have to get you on treatment almost ASAP.
Yeah.
So that was the big one for that. The other symptoms along the way were, of course, the just brain fog, where like my ideas feel effervescent. Like if you can imagine like looking at a math formula, but then it's like it's an Alka-Seltzer tablet, like, it just dries up in front of you and it just goes away. And trying to program with that is insanely hard, but I'm managing, I think. So I'm going to get some treatment soon. We'll be right back, and that'll be amazing. Other than that, symptoms just, my gait's messed up, my balance is messed up, I'm nauseous, I have a hard time eating, bladder issues, intimacy issues. I mean, pick one.
Yeah.
I would love to.
It looks like Psychotic Kitten's actually watching, and she says that she has MS too. So it's awesome to know that we have our audience knowing that our bundles can maybe hit home a little bit closer than others. I know we've had I sent you the comment we had on our Steam community where someone was very thankful for putting together this bundle because that her husband has MS or their spouse did, which it really can hit home a little bit sometimes, and I'm glad that we can do that for y'all. So what are some of the ways that you cope with the symptoms? There's so many, so it might be like, obviously Nick has a little bit more lenient on if you're going to come into the office sometimes. We weren't sure if this would happen today because it is a lot about how you're feeling, and you're not feeling too hot today, but we're pushing through because we really want to be here for y'all, and that's why I appreciate that so much.
And as far as getting through the individual days, that's kind of what I do. Like I wake up in the morning, I try to rinse off the gruff, and I'm like, okay, let's start this day. What do we have on track? And I try to get my head wrapped around these things that I can do. And if I can do them, if like there's steps I can take to do them, I get as close as I can to completing the task. Just like, even if it's something like just push the papers closer to the computer, I'll flip them over and I'll put them right in front of my keyboard. So like, it's ready, it's close, it's right there, it's all ready to roll. I just try to make the task as easy as possible to finish. So that way it's not this huge looming effort of just like, oh my God, all this stuff I have to do, I'm just gonna lay here and do nothing and commiserate. So I try to break it all down these tiny little bits, and it's working so far.
Basically one day at a time, almost like everything, just taking it a day at a time, and
then my biggest support is my wife, my mother, my loved ones, my friends back home. Everyone's just like absolutely insanely supportive. My wife's there for me. She's putting up with so much shit right now. She's the strongest one. I got this all thrown at me, so all I have to do is kind of just, okay, whatever, and just roll with it. She actually has to like wake up every morning and choose to support me still. So she's insanely strong. I mean, I can't even believe.
Shout out to Nick's wife.
Yeah, Chrissy, if you're watching, I absolutely love you.
Huge
I just want everyone else to know that. And my mom, she's going through her own journey right now, and I'm so proud of her also. It's a whole different thing, and she needs her props also. But she's still managing time to help me and talk me through this stuff. So again, huge props to Mom also.
That's awesome. So let's talk about the bundle a little bit. And of course, if you still have questions, we can take them from the chat since this is live. But let's talk about some of these picks in the bundle. So we got a lot of games. We got games on the tier, and a lot of y'all obviously that are here know how Humble Bundle works. You know that you pick your games, you choose how much you want to pay, then you get to choose where it goes. We got Volume TIS 100 and Legend of Grimrock 2. Now, I personally played Legend of Grimrock, the first one, a lot, and I actually, when I went into that game, I never knew how to play it. I had no clue what type of game it was, and I ended up falling in love with it. So I'm definitely picking up that because I've had it on my wish list for probably like 2 years now. It might not get played. We do have a tendency to have those like $200 to $300 300 game libraries where sometimes you buy games that you never
On the
play.
same Steam, yeah. I have all these games like I want to play it, I want to play it so much, but
we have jobs, unfortunately, that it's kind of like, do we get to play the games we bundle? Not so much. In Infinifactory, the Secret World, Dungeons 2, and then at the top tier you get Grim Dawn. Now, you worked with BizDev on this bundle. What are some of the games that you love in this bundle specifically? Like, is there one that stands out that you recommend?
I would probably say Grim Dawn, because the action RPG genre is just one of my favorites, because it's kind of a passive style. Like, yes, you can totally get in there and try hard with the macros and the action move and all kinds of good stuff like that. But for the most part, it's kind of a put your feet up, smash all the monsters, collect all the loot, and just enjoy through the game. Like, you don't have to speed run, you don't have to, there's no timer or anything like that.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, like ARPGs, that's my bag.
Sometimes they play like the Dynasty Warrior style games. They had like Hyrule Warriors, and when I would go through, I get really stressed out because those timers sometimes, whew, they get me stressed out, even as a kid. Majora's Mask as a kid, very stressful for a 12-year-old to have to run through.
And then if you guys like programming or just kind of like the puzzle solving, Infinifactory is a lot of fun because it's got loops, iteration, all kinds of weird ifs and ands, and it's got a lot of programming concepts. It's just abstracted into like a factory kind of format.
Described as a sandbox puzzle game, which is very interesting. You don't typically hear sandbox and puzzle put into one, so that seems to be a really, really interesting game. Now, we have to talk about the cutest part of the bundle, which is, of course, your red panda. Now, we get to, when staff pick bundles happen, you get personified. There was the Thomas's staff pick Glenn was the gargoyle, and then Hamble, I guess, was the first personification, who we actually, I don't know where Hamble went. I think he's still sleeping or something, or still eating breakfast. We'll have to find him later and maybe let him join in on the stream so y'all can see Hamble. But the red panda. Now, why the red panda? I know why, but like, tell our audience why.
Because like the red panda just seems so chill and aloof. Like, he doesn't have a care in the world because he's a red panda. He just wants to sit on the branch and sleep, and he just wants to hang out.
Right. There's no reason not to love a red panda, but my favorite red panda gif is, of course, the one where it's like getting scared and it's just like it's almost like a human being. And as Kin said, red pandas are absolutely adorable. So we have our red panda with the tea, which of course you're drinking tea. You're not drinking. Oh, look, we have a special guest. Thank you, Jimmy. Look who joined us. Sir Hamble, if you remember on Instagram, Hamble had a couple Hambleweens where we dressed him up, and he has not taken off his costume yet. This was his favorite, and I think this is actually John, our CEO's Hamble, and he won't take his clothes, he won't take his monocle off just yet. So we'll let Hamble hang out with us and watch the stream in the back. But yep, you're a tea drinker, and then you also are personified as doing yoga in one of the images. Is that something you've been picking up, or you thought maybe red pandas would be chill and do yoga?
In the mornings, I don't necessarily do yoga specifically, but like as I'm like trying to get out of bed and stuff, like I'll just stretch, and it's like I have to crack like everything. It's like there's a whole crust or eggshell around my body, and I just
kind of get moving before you go.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes doing like a cat and cow in the morning can feel like super good. Just the cat and cow on all fours position. Have you ever done that one? We're not going to do it on stream. That would be weird.
I think like downward dog.
Downward dog, cat, where you're
yeah,
and then the cow. Just that is like such a good morning stretch for me that I love doing. I don't know if any of y'all do yoga, but I highly recommend it just for, back to the whole mindset. Take everything a day at a time.
Oh yeah, stop, be mindful, think about why you're doing the thing.
Definitely.
And just like, you're not necessarily angry at anything, but you might be angry, lashing out, finding a target, and then you have to be aware enough to be like, hey, I'm not actually angry at you and I'm sorry about this, but I'm going to be mean for a second. And
that can happen, obviously. I mean, I think there's, in preparation to get ready for the stream, I did do some research, just some simple, like, what kind of symptoms do you have when you have MS? And I was just shocked because my hair, I was shocked at how many symptoms there actually were and how easy it could be to think, oh my gosh, do I have MS? Like, I'm tired. My legs hurt, but it seems obviously that there's a lot of testing that goes into figuring out and can be like almost can take a lot of time for certain symptoms to show up. They can be dormant for a while, then come back, and definitely seems really rough. And I'm really glad that you can open up to us, you know, me as a coworker and the whole company to, you know, Nick's always been saying that if we ever have questions that he'd love to answer them, but this is obviously easier than just asking him in the kitchen, you know, getting to be taught a little bit more about what your daily life is like with this struggle.
It's questioning. But to get back to your question about the diagnosis, it is really hard, it's really challenging because I think the medical guides have a lot of criteria to really identify as MS because it's one of those things they don't want to say you have MS if you don't.
Yeah.
And a lot of things look like MS. There's Lyme disease, there's like fatigue causing disease, there's all kinds of things. But there's like MRI to see active lesions, to see inactive lesions. There's the spinal tap. There's like a Western blot test, and there's blood tests for days.
Yeah.
Just to rule individual things out. I think like the 5 days in immersion was just test after test after test after test.
Yeah.
And it was pretty insane.
Did you have to do the spinal tap?
Well, I didn't do it. I just kind of caught it. My doctor did it like he no machine.
Oh yeah, you didn't do the spinal tap. You didn't administer it yourself. You
spinal
received a spinal tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was slick. I mean, there was no pain. They had me lay down and I followed directions like everyone was saying. Like,
I actually had one once too back in college for migraines, and they were ruling out a lot of different kind of things with a spinal tap. And I just remembered thinking, this is supposed to be one of the most painful things that you can experience, but there was no pain because I guess they have a new way of doing it. Because I laid flat on my stomach. The spinal tap shit. Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, I definitely did the thing where they were like, don't sit up for like 3 hours. And I was like, oh, okay. And I like immediately just like sat up and I was like, oh no, that was a bad idea, and I had to lay back down. So that's definitely not a fun experience whatsoever. I never want to go through that again. So I can only sympathize if you have to do that ever again or routinely. If chat has any more questions, let's go ahead and get those typed out for Nick. Otherwise, we are going to be doing another special guest today. So I tweeted that we were going to have a special guest, and Nick is our first special guest today, but I think our second special guest is going to be Martin. I believe that's how I say his name. He is going to be in Sweden, so he's not joining us in office, but we're going to be playing the Humble Monthly Early Unlock for January. Humble Monthly just dropped, so if you are a Humble Monthly subscriber and you paid for December's picks, you can go pick those up right now. It just dropped about an hour ago. So we're going to be checking out, believe it's, there's a lot of Warhammer games, so I want to make sure I say it properly. It is Warhammer The End Times Vermintide. We're going to start killing some rats. So if you don't like rats, keep watching because we're going to start some gameplay in a little bit with Martin, who is a producer at Fat Shark and worked on the game. So it looks like Kitten, who gave us Kitten so much. Thank you. I appreciate everybody coming in so much. Nick, thank you for taking the time, especially knowing that this morning was a little bit harder for you. Hopefully you can drink some tea and have a good weekend because we're almost there. We're almost to the weekend. And stay tuned, guys. I'm going to get everything set up to switch over to gameplay, and we'll be back soon.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. see. Music. And we're live again. I'm going to move my camera back to moi. Okay, guys, we're back, and on the call with me is Merton from Fat Shark, which is the people that make the Warhammer games. Now, there's a lot of Warhammer games, so we're going to be playing one of them today, which is the End Times Vermintide, which you can get now available in the Humble Monthly. Hi, Morton. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi, nice to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Of course, thank you. So I see that you have chosen to be, you look very fancy in your
Thanks,
clothes.
you too.
Yeah, I chose the rogue hunter with the bow because I thought that was cool. So,
Pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I only played this game for about an hour yesterday, so you're gonna have to lead me through our mission. But before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about Humble Monthly for people that maybe aren't familiar with of what it is. It is a bit of a newer product for Humble, and sorry, lost my train of thought. So Humble Monthly is a way that you can get a curated bundle of games delivered right to your inbox every month, but you don't know what the games are going to be. So it's kind of like, what am I going to get this month? You don't know. It's exciting. It's brand new games that you can get to try out. If you get a game you already own, you can gift it to a friend. $12 a month, and you're going to get over $100 worth of games every single month. Like, to give you an idea, Vermintide right now is $41.97. You can play this game right now today for $12 for subscribing to Humble Monthly, and that includes all the DLC. So you're getting the full game, and then 10% off in the Humble store, with more games to come in January. Now, one cool thing about Vermintide, which came out, I believe, last year, is there's going to be virtual reality support soon. And I want, Martin has been working on that. He's a producer at Fat Sharks, and I just want to let you talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, it's been really exciting working with VR because I've never done it before. So we started this after the summer, and we wanted to make something that's sort of fit to the VR medium rather than just have the game in VR. So we started experimenting with some levels, and having this for example, will be fully functional in VR, where you can teleport around and look at all the stuff really up close and stuff like that. It's sort of a calm level. And then we'll have 3 more levels with a sort of a different tone and setting for them. But the most exciting thing for me was to actually meet the Skaven, the Ratmen, face to face, like really
like
be there.
Really see them. Like, and
Yeah,
they're
see them
big. They
because
are not tiny.
Yeah. No, and they're so detailed, and I mean, you can see all the like little hairs and disgusting
They have like little scars,
things. Yeah.
and their
Yeah.
their eyes are so creepy. I shot one in the eye yesterday, and I was like, oh yeah, like your little creepy
Yeah.
beady eyes. And
They're
then I got
really-
annihilated by the one with the automatic gun, which
Oh yeah.
Come on now.
Rattling gun, yeah. That's
He
cheating.
was a bit OP.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Awesome. So chat, just to let you know, if you have any questions, this is your opportunity to ask questions to a producer of this game. Now, when did you start working on Vermintide? Because I imagine, like you said, being able to meet them face to face after working on it for a while would be just like that much better. Because it's not like, did you hop onto the project for the VR part, or did you work on it before that?
No. I was a producer for the whole project from the start back in. Yeah, it was a long time ago. 2014, I think.
Yeah, there you go. So 2 years later, you get to see Ratman.
Yeah, and I mean, it was the same when we started getting the enemies into the normal game. to actually face them in that context was really exciting too, because I'm a Warhammer fan since long time ago, and I've always, I mean, Skaven is such a fantastic and interesting culture and race and so on. So actually meeting them and in the normal game and now in VR is just, it's so exciting. It's never
Yeah,
happened.
I bet. Now, what will it be available for all the different VR, um, the types of VR? Because there's the Oculus and
Yeah,
there's
no,
the
we
Vive.
focused on the Vive
Okay.
because to get the room scale and also have, yeah, I mean, we have to focus on one thing because we're kind of a small team and all
Yeah.
that. So we started with one and got that to work properly, and then we might in the future look into the other platforms, but nothing is even discussed there yet. But we'll see what happens. If people like it, we might do it. But yeah.
Oop, almost shot you. Sorry. I'm ready to get into game. Are you?
Right. Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
good.
let's go. Let's get into game and get this going. This is awesome. I don't know if I could do this on virtual reality. I might be scared. I've
That's
only played with a Vive once, and I got pretty nauseous. So
Yeah, you have to be really
gotta take
careful.
it every once in a while. Yeah, I was like, oh, I was just doing a job simulator. So I imagine if I was fighting a rat, it would
Yeah,
be
it's
pretty
really.
intense.
Uh, which level do you want to play?
I only did the first level, so let's try something new. So
Okay, we
I'll
can
leave it up
play.
to you, but do know that I am a noob for sure. So I am
Yeah,
going to be
yeah,
following you.
that's good. I think we'll take Smuggler's Run. That's one of my favorite, actually.
Awesome.
Difficulty. Which do you want?
I mean, let's try medium.
Okay,
I
that's
wasn't
kind
that.
of difficult.
Oh, okay, then let's go with easy then.
No, I mean it's totally up to you, but it's sort of
I don't want to
it's a
embarrass
difficult game.
myself, so maybe we
Okay,
should do easy.
yeah, it's easy is fine.
I practiced some yesterday, so I knew what to
Yeah,
do at least.
yeah, that's good. Right, so I think we're good to go.
Awesome. And we'll be having 2 more players join us, correct?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Otherwise, we'll have bots
Bots.
taking
Okay,
those
cool.
positions because we'll always be 4.
Always B4. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely probably fun to get a whole group with. This was very last minute for us, so we were trying to, I think, get a full group from with
Yeah.
the team, but y'all are very far away from us. We're in San Francisco, and y'all are in
Yeah.
Stockholm.
Yeah, and I mean it's Friday night here, so
Yeah, and we just are starting our day, so.
yeah.
Smuggler's Den. All right, now this is like real rat territory.
Yeah, it's a classic Warhammer setting, the sewers.
Yeah,
Which is nice.
I've had a lot of fun just in the little bit that I've been playing, and I personally have never played a Warhammer game, but I know um, you have a brand new game coming out in like a week. Is that right? Is there a new one
Oh,
coming out
we have a
next week?
DLC coming out. Yeah.
Yeah,
In 2 weeks, at the same time as the VR.
nice.
It's the second big campaign DLC.
Yeah, I've watched. There's like so many different styles, which is really neat. It's almost like you can have different styles of gameplay because everyone called this one like the Left 4 Dead gameplay. When I told them, I was like, I've never played, I need to practice. And they said, oh, it's like Left 4 Dead. And I go, well, I never played Left 4 Dead, so that doesn't help me very much.
No, we just have to stick together and don't run away.
Okay,
Then we'll be
perfect.
fine.
Yeah, that's what someone told me yesterday. They're like, where are you
Yeah.
going? And I go, I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready now.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So we'll just basically move along here and
Okay, perfect.
be careful. Watch your backs. I mean,
Oh, she scared me. I almost shot her in the face. Yeah, they sneak up behind you a lot. And I hate to like use a really dumb phrase, but they're sneaky little rats. I mean, like they really they're I think I'm fine, and then I turn around and there's like not even just one or two enemies. There's like 10 rats behind me. And definitely a bloody game. And the ones with the armor, now they're a lot harder. Obviously,
they're sort of elite.
Yeah. Any tips for defeating them?
Yeah, you have to like aim for the head.
Aim for the head. Okay.
Yeah, and you can use your heavy attack.
Yeah, and that's where you hold the left button.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those two is more effective against storm vermin, as they are called.
I just saw a little bitty rat run by.
Yeah.
Can we kill the tiny rat, or is that just like a...
You can do it if you like. But
Nice.
they're not.
They don't harm us. They're not as much of a threat. They're just gross looking. I see some of those rats in our train way sometimes.
Oh, you do?
I do, sometimes. And I wonder if there's like actual rats like this in the tunnels that I'm not seeing. I hope not. They apparently can get pretty big in the cities. Like 9-pound rats or something, which I've luckily never met one, but I want to keep it that way.
That's like a small cat.
Right? That is a small cat. Let's try my... Oh, got one. Got a heavy attack in there. So we missed, I didn't get to show the opening cinematic on stream. Might show that to you guys to the stream afterwards, after we're done playing, because I really liked it. You know, obviously it's called Vermintide, and you know, you can get an idea that it's about rodents, but you don't really get a sense for how creepy they are until you kind of see that opening cinematic. Oh, they poisoned us.
Yeah, it's a poison wind globadier guy throwing glass balls with poison gas.
Oh, what a butthead.
Yeah.
Oh no, I fell in the water. I gotta go up the stairs. So what was the inspiration for Vermintide?
Well, it was, of course, it was Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, we wanted to make a co-op game, and since Left 4 Dead was and is the best co-op game ever.
Still incredibly popular.
Yeah. We wanted to learn from the best. So we played a lot of Left 4 Dead and tried to sort of break down what they did good and what we wanted to do with our game. Because, I mean, Skaven kind of fits the whole horde theme.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, you know, instead of zombies, undead, you got these really gross rats that, you know, are so personified with death. You know, you think about the bubonic plague and how the Black Death. And so it's almost like they're not undead animals, but they are so deeply associated with death.
Yeah, and I mean, they're sort of an aspect of the human, all the bad things amongst humans, like backstabbing and sneaking and lying and all of that.
Yeah, they're gross
really
creatures
fit for
in almost every type of culture, which is always so interesting that they're associated with that, like snakes, or because there's so many other animals that you could use, but I just don't think there's any other type of animal that really conveys that gross feeling across the board, like rats.
But they can be cute as well.
They can be. One of my coworkers has a rat, and he's very, very cute. And I used to have a hedgehog, so I like rodents.
You had a hedgehog?
I had a hedgehog in college.
Oh.
Of course, its name was Sonic, because I'm a typical gamer. But
you didn't paint it blue or anything.
I didn't paint her blue. No, I wish I could have put little boots on her, but they don't really like that. So, and they're pretty tricky to to like wash. Because
Yeah.
you know they have
Imagine.
fines, and if they're not happy, they'll let you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of arrows. I gotta replenish. I gotta find
Yeah.
one of those.
That happens a lot.
Well, I was like going heavy on the arrows for a while.
Yeah, that happens, especially with the faster bows.
Oh, like you can upgrade your
when you use it
weapons,
like
obviously.
no, you can just change them and upgrade them.
Nice.
Yeah.
I bet like a crossbow. I think I ended up getting a crossbow because when I actually installed the game and played, I got like a little holiday present, and I was like, "Yay!
Yep.
I got a holiday gift!" And I think it was a crossbow.
Yeah, it was a crossbow for the witch hunter guy, Victor.
Nice.
So it's you get every day from yesterday up until Christmas Day. You get a special loot item for.
That's awesome. Even more reason to grab it in the Humble Monthly right now. I mean.
Yeah. You missed if you started playing today, you missed the first one, but there will be a lot of nice things coming up.
Yeah, so you only missed the crossbow. So
yeah.
So if you get the game today, guys, which like I said, you can get that for $12 early unlock in Humble Monthly right now. It's on our page. If we can get a !monthly command, we'll have a direct link in the chat. And so far, I've been having a lot of fun. I don't know where we're going right now. You're upstairs. Let me follow you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're coming back downstairs. We're getting a lot of thumbs up from the crew. Now I picked up E to pick up medical supplies. Now how do I use my medical supplies?
You equip them by either selecting with the number
Oh, there we go.
keys,
3.
Yeah, and then just hold the left mouse button to use it on yourself, and the right button to use it on someone else.
All right, perfect. Okay, yeah, because I do know that you can heal your allies when they're down.
Yeah, but you can do it at any time if you feel that they should be healed.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Oh! There we go. Oh, I saved you.
Thanks. It's really nice.
You're welcome. Yeah, well, I didn't want. That would be very awful of me to let you be attacked for much longer.
You have some ammo here.
Oh, wonderful.
And I think we have a rat ogre coming. Yep, we have. We should back up.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh, he is big. Oh,
I'm out of ammo. I'll try to tank him.
oh man.
Oh no, I got a runner as well.
Oh no. Oh, I think our bot got you that time. I'm gonna come and backstab him. Ooh, he is no joke. Let's get him. Let's go.
And the gut runner as well.
Oh, they've pushed me down. Oh no.
I think we got him. Did we?
I'm trying to heal. Oh. I think I died. I aided someone instead of healing myself.
No, he didn't. Oh no.
Oh, I think we're getting annihilated.
Yeah. That happens.
Uh-oh.
And this is easy.
This is easy. I'm glad we went with easy and not medium. Oh, man. Hey, look at your high score. I'm glad I did better than the bots because that's my goal usually in life is to do better than the bots. Now, should we try again? Do you have time to try for one more?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I love this game. So
okay, let's try it. Let's try it again.
Should we try the same or another?
Yeah, let's get this guy. I'm mad. I'm mad that he kind of kicked my butt.
Yeah, let's go again then.
I'm ready this time.
Yep.
So who's talking?
It's the innkeeper guy from upstairs.
Okay.
You know, the guy behind the bar.
Yeah. I actually
He's
never
sort of
talked to
the-
him.
No,
I
he
should have.
won't talk a lot. Oh, we have a bomb here. We should grab that.
Oh, okay.
I took the bomb.
I'll take. Yeah, you should probably use the bomb. I'll end up blowing myself up.
I think you should rather take the medical supplies than the potion. I think
Okay, put it back into
Yeah.
the medical supplies.
Yeah.
There we go.
it's slower, but you get more HP.
Okay, good.
So.
I need as much HP as I can get. Oh, I see one. Oh, I see him coming over the... I love how they use the environment.
Oh, we have a rattling gunner.
We
Nice.
got him. I love the little phrases that they say every once
Oh,
in a
we get-
while. Oh, we have a new player.
Yeah.
Maybe
Nice.
we'll get him this time. I'm not gonna let him defeat me.
Nope.
Oh, he just like jumped right up into my face. I love the blood splatter effects too. It makes it just feel just that extra bit dirty.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this place smells really bad.
Yeah, and it's like brown, black.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know what that water is, so I'm not gonna think about it too much, but yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I'll just pretend it's black because it's dark, right? Reminds me of, I play a lot of Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah.
And I
haven't
can only just
played any
imagine.
Dark Souls
Hmm?
yet. I haven't played Dark Souls yet.
Oh,
That's-
it's not an easy game, that's for sure. And there's some definite
No,
parts of
that's-
that game where I'm like, ew, this probably smells so gross. And I'm glad we don't really have like smell-o-vision yet. Like, I feel like it's a technology I don't want.
No, I don't think that's needed, actually.
It's like some of these things that people make, it's kind of like, please don't.
Yeah,
Like, it would be great to smell the Food Network, but then I would just be hungry all the time.
exactly.
And I definitely don't want to smell what Left 4 Dead would smell like. Oh!
It's a gun runner. Did we get him?
I don't know,
Yeah.
did he sneak pie? Oh.
Oh, we got him.
So they come and like just wail on you. They're almost like a little rogue character.
Yeah, they're assassin. Oh, we have a bomb. Another bomb here. You can pick that up.
Okay. Let's see if I can use it this time. I'm gonna throw it at the big guy.
Yeah.
Now, if I throw a bomb, will you get hurt by it? Is it?
No.
No, so it'll only hurt enemies.
Yeah.
Okay, I like bombs like that.
Yeah. If you play on the hardest difficulty, no. I don't know. Remember what it's Cataclysm. Yeah. Then there is friendly fire, so
Oh man,
you have to really.
I don't like that. I like the version where it defies the laws of physics and
Yeah.
I don't get hurt by this explosion.
Oh, we have a
Ooh.
storm vermin
Oh
patrol.
my gosh, there's so many.
Yes.
And they have the armor. Okay, here we go. And whew, got it.
No, gut runner.
Oh, I gotta help you.
Thanks.
Yes. Oh. I think it got harder.
You don't?
I think the game got harder.
No, I think we just.
We're not getting better.
Need to regroup. I'll try to get.
Hey, I got an achievement though. I unlocked an achievement.
I sniped him.
Oh, wonderful. All right,
All right, let's.
let's heal that up.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, what is that? Is that? Oh, I guess that's the fire. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that is some. That is quite an outfit too with the. I'm just like looking at the character design. The outfit is just like insane.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like a. I feel like there's a story behind this. It's not really a crown, a neck piece. I guess it's a neck piece.
Yeah. We internally we call it a fence.
A fence?
Yeah, like around a house or something.
Oh, a fence. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, your
Yeah.
fence piece. Yeah, it
Because
is.
she's the character is on fire.
Mhm.
Because she's a fire wizard.
Mhm.
Oh, look, Rat.
Oh.
So she's actually burning. Her hair is burning right now.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I think I decapitated him. I did decapitate him. Oh. I did. Okay, you could do that in the game.
Yeah, you can chop off like all the limbs, tails and arms and.
Oh, chop off their tail. That would be so fun.
Yeah, but it's really difficult because most
I
of the time
bet.
you just hit the body or the head because they're so like slouched forward. Right, we're back here.
All right. Now this is where they come from the different sides. I'm gonna.
Yep,
Yeah, they
I have
are.
a firebomb now.
That's right. You have and I have
Oh,
a
we have a
bomb,
full team.
but I'm
Nice,
gonna.
nice.
Yeah, maybe we'll do better this time because I hear the AI is
Hopefully.
like they're good, but there's nothing like using a real character.
No.
Sometimes the AIs they just kind of they do their own thing.
Yeah.
And that's
they
just
can
in
get
any
dark
game.
and- Yeah. It's sort of the nature of AI.
Yeah. There's nothing like hopefully there's. I'd like to think we're smarter than computers. We probably
Yeah.
aren't in the end, but with the way
So far
technology.
we are.
So far, we're actually doing a chess tournament in-house in the
Oh.
company. We do some game tournaments every once in a while. One was a Smash Brothers tournament, and the new one is chess. And I believe we did some AIs to compete against, and I think the goal is to make sure that the AI doesn't place at the end of the tournament. Because then we have to buy a
That
present
can be
for them.
fairly difficult,
Yeah.
I guess.
We're hopeful. I don't know what the AI difficulty level was set to, but I feel like I can't play chess, so I did not enter. The poison also is very thick. You can't see
Yes.
through it.
All right. Oh, I have some.
I feel like we got an armored enemy. Got him.
Nice. I think we have.
So was this where he was last time? Is this where
a
big
bit
guy was?
further on.
A bit further. This
it
is where we can
isn't-
find a healing item, right?
Yeah. It isn't the same every time.
Oh, okay.
So it was up here, but
It's
I
not there
don't
this time.
think he'll be here now.
Oh, you don't think he will?
Uh-oh. But he can. You never know.
You never. Yeah. Okay, so it's
Scary.
not. It's not something where the same characters come out from each corner.
No. It's
Oh
different every
man. Oh man, that makes it so much trickier.
time. Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good.
oh, perfect. Medical supplies. I am going to heal.
Oh, a bomb.
Does it please you?
Fantastic. All right.
So all the enemies have like stingers, so you can hear which ones are approaching if you listen carefully.
Oh, nice. I'll have to try it out with my. I'm using just Apple earbuds
Yeah.
today, but I bet with like some gaming headphones, that'll be super creepy to hear them come. Like, can you hear them scurry? Because that's
Yeah.
like, oh man.
That guy. No, he got me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Where did he even come from?
Oh, he came running here. So
Oh man.
just didn't look properly.
Yeah, I need a 360-degree view. I need like eyes in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Oh, nice throw. You're making my day. She's sassy. I like her.
Yeah, I like all of them. That's the problem.
Oh, do you? I was gonna say, do you have
can't
like
find a favorite.
I can't find a favorite. I was gonna say, there's
No.
always like a favorite play style. I typically play a rogue, which is why I went here. But oh, I can use the scroll lock. Nice. Playing with bow and arrow is not something I typically do, and so I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. And I'm glad that I tried it out because I typically, try to hit harder and do more melee damage. But it's nice to play ranged and have it. It's not super hard to learn. Oh, there's another bomb.
Oh no. Got run.
Oh. Are you all the way back here? Okay. I was all up in the room with this other dude. Oh, no. No, let him go. There were the glowing red eyes. Ugh.
Yep.
I'm never gonna look at rats the same again. I don't want to look at rats because, like I said, the only option I really have is on the train.
Yeah.
Which is always gross.
All right.
All right, here we go. Another one of these. They come from all the directions. Ooh. Is that we got one with the gun, but now I know that gun is dangerous. Ooh, I am down. Whew. I got annihilated, guys.
Oh.
I'm just watching in a sea of red as everyone gets annihilated.
Right. Let's...
Stop hitting me. This guy looks almost like a gladiator with his helm.
Oh.
Oh man, this is anticipation. The heartbeat, guys. I don't know if I'm sure the stream can hear the heartbeat. That's... Oh no.
No.
Oh, that is just too many rats, guys. You didn't get it. Well, I'm sure the more I practice, the better I'll get.
Yeah.
It's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I got 2 special kills. What is a special kill?
That's the rattling gunner, gutter runner.
Oh, okay.
The guy with a stick, packmaster, and the poison wind.
Okay. We got 2 of them. Well, unfortunately, as much as all I want to do is play games all day for my job, there are other things that must be done. Is there anything else that you can tell us that we haven't talked about? Was there anything that you wanted to mention about Vermintide for our audience?
Well, the next DLC coming up, it's totally focused on the dwarf realm. So it's sort of a dwarf keep setting to it. And also if you haven't played the game, we have the Drachenfels DLC, which is sort of a spooky gothic castle with a lot of that kind of stuff. It's a really, really beautiful place.
That sounds like the DLC that I want to play.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
And lastly, before I let you go, Cold Fenix said, "My cat would love this game." All about killing rats. I think a lot of cats would like this game. I wonder if, like, when you're playing it, if anyone that has a cat, if it starts watching and.
Yeah, I actually have my cat in my lap right now, and he really liked the intro.
Nice. That's right. I'm going to show the chat the intro right after we hop off the call so they can see it and give a little bit more information on how they can pick this up in Humble Monthly. And thank you so much for chatting with me. I'm sure you'll see me playing this game a little bit more because now that I have it, I am all going to go and get that Gothic DLC because that's my style of gameplay for sure when we get a little spookier. So thank you so much once again, and hopefully I'll see you around in Vermintide.
Yeah, I'll see you all around.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, guys. What do you think? I mean, this is like, I was gonna show you the opening cinematic, which is just insane. You know, I installed the game, and I wonder if there's a way. Maybe I have to quit. We're gonna quit and open it up so that you can see it. And I'm not gonna talk during it because this opening cinematic talks about the setting of the game, and I was not prepared, I guess, for I wasn't prepared for how creepy the rats were gonna be. I mean, I feel like I should have known, but I just wasn't. Yeah, movie time, G Crusher. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bummed we didn't make it.
The world is ending, though few believe it. The Chaos Gods, the Dark Brothers, tire of their great game. Now, they seek to sweep the board clean with fire and blood. For centuries, the Empire has held firm against its enemies. Mankind has encountered no foe that steel could not tame, or whom walls could not hold. At least, that is what they taught. No one spoke of the ancient enemy now rising from beneath, and no one will be left to tell the tale. Unless you can stem the Vermintide. A trap! Look
That is Vermintide. So I'm gonna, of course, I've said it already, but you can go pick up Vermintide right now in the the Humble Monthly bundle. it's only $12 a month, and you can sign up for 1 month or you can sign up for a full year, and you don't have to wait for all the games. You get to play Vermintide right away, right now, with the DLC. And as Morten said, there's going to be more DLC coming out soon, and I'm super excited to check out all those that dark gothic gameplay that he was talking about. But subscribing today, you're gonna get a bundle full of games on January 6th. But like I said, Vermintide right now. And of course, you get a 10% off coupon to the Humble store for your future purchases, and then 5% will go to support charity. And I believe the charity this month for Humble Monthly is where is it? Jimmy, do we know which one the charity is? We might not have chosen the charity just yet, but we have, of course, thousands of charity on Humble Monthly. And like Failed Asian just said in chat, we now have a Humble Monthly gifting option. So you can give this gift to somebody for the holidays. Just in time, we pushed this out just this week, and you can gift this game to somebody if you think like, hey, they need to up their Steam library. They just built their first PC. We're switching them to PC Master Race, you know, getting them off of their console games. No, nothing's wrong with consoles. But, and you want to, you know, get their library filled out, you can get them a subscription to Humble Monthly. You know, get them a month, get them 3. If you're feeling very generous, get them a full year so they can grow that library. We've had games in the past like Mad Max, Rocket League, Ark, and also you get this awesome chance to check out Humble Originals, which is a game that we help get made, and it's the only way you're going to get it. It's a brand spanking new game that you're going to get in Humble Monthly. We've had games like Keyboard Sports, which was last month. There's one that was just in the December monthly, Yojim Brawl. What are some of the other ones? Fidel Dungeon Rescue, Spoolside, Disc Room, and it's really awesome to know that this is how you're going to get this brand new game that you can't get elsewhere. It's not on Steam. So discounts in the store, you know, of course, I don't have to keep talking about it. It's a great, great deal. So I want to thank everyone so very much for popping into the stream, hanging out with us. Thank you once again to Nick the engineer, who I know he's not a red panda. Unfortunately, I wish he was. There he is again. Yeah, like Jimmy said, failed Battle Sloth. Battle Sloths was so good, guys. It's being made into a game, I believe, by Rooster Teeth, but Humble Monthly subscribers were the first person to get it, and it was really, really fun. There's nothing more fun than being a sloth, wearing pizza on your head with a machine gun. I mean, and you're picking up pieces of pizza. What is there not to love about that game? So if you haven't checked out Battle Sloth, look it up. Yeah, so we will be back hopefully in January to discuss next month's Humble Monthly. Hopefully we'll get another developer or producer on from the game that's going to be the early unlock. We'll play with them, and we'll have a lot of fun. If anyone has any questions before we go, just type those in the chat super quick. I just want to thank once again also Morten from Fat Shark for playing with me, even though we did get pretty annihilated. I think we still did pretty good. And since this game is pretty dark, it's a pretty dark game, I would love to drop everyone off at one of our Humble Partners streams. Now, we don't have any Humble Partners streaming anything from a bundle or a monthly right now, but we do have Call of Cthulhu, who is streaming Bloodborne. And I will tell you what, this is definitely a person that if you like some of those darker games like Vermintide, I think you'll like his stream. He streams a lot of the darker, harder, gritty games. So we're gonna throw a host his way, and hopefully y'all can go in, say hi, and let him know that you came from Humble, and give him a follow, and give us a follow for the next time that we go live. Stay tuned, on Twitter for updates for the next stream. I wish everybody a happy holiday. Enjoy your Humble Monthly, and we will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.